welcome back, everyone. Welcome back. It is time for another red hot covered call video. Hey, look, I am Jack because today is my two boys' birthday, and I'm going to go play some golf here in about 15 minutes. So, hey, you know I'm going to keep this one short. Hey, look, guys, we are going to talk about my last three trades. We're going to talk about my last three trades, and I'm going to show you my current, if this were the end of June, how much I've made in the first 6 months of 2017. So, hey, look, let's get to it. And I think you're going to learn something today. Hey, look, I love the fact that you keep subscribing to my channel. A lot of you folks just email me, you comment, you're interactive. I love it. Keep it up. It gets me jacked to do the next covered call video. Hey, look, I want you to bang that like button. It's right down there. Let me know you like what I'm doing. I know yeah, it's as simple as that. When I see you bang the like button, that lets me know you like it, and it gets me jacked up to do another video. All right, guys, let's get to it because my time is short. But before I get going, I do have two videos that I'm editing now that you'll want to see. I'm going to talk about cash secured puts, and we're going to talk about exit strategies. I'm getting these emails saying, look, man, you talk exit strategies, you know, you act as if we should know what they are. Let us give us a little bit more, get us a little deeper. And that's what I'm going to do. So let's talk about my last three trades, guys. Again, I'm not going to bore you with the finer details. Let's talk about Wynn. You know, Wynn has been one of those stocks that I have played all year. I think I've traded Wynn 3 or 4 times, thousands made. I'm not pulling anybody's chain there. Wynn has been a boon for me. I mean, I've told you, and you can see my videos, I bought Wynn down here at 90, and you could see it's rallied. I've had to use exit strategies to buy back the stock and write the next one, right? Letting the shares go, making money hand over fist. Wynn is one of those great S&P type companies that is volatile, but it's an S&P type company. They are in the S&P 500. And I love Wynn. And look at Wynn. Institutions love them as well, and they pay a nice, juicy dividend. That's why they make my list. I love it. But here's a recent trade with Wynn. I think I told you I bought Wynn at 126 and I wrote a 130, got paid $1.50. Then Wynn dipped down to 122. I picked up more shares and I wrote a 125 and got $3.55. So I had two call options running at the same time. Okay. So what did I do as Wynn rockets? Okay, Macau reports great numbers for last month. Wynn is rocketing higher. They all are. Well, once Wynn got above 130, my first call, my 125 call, you know, we always talk about real money versus time value in an option. Well, when I ran the numbers to buy that back, right, the real money in the stock and the option premium, it basically boiled down to if I were to buy it back, right, leaving my obligation, I would pay 48 cents more, right? So the real money in the stock, let's just keep the numbers simple. Say it was $9. Okay, that was real money in the stock. Well, the option price that I got paid $3.55 for, that was now trading at $9.48. The time value was 48 cents. Now remember, this is a June 16th. So from this point on, I got 16 more days of risk on the board. I elected to pay back the 48 cents, pocketing over $3 on that trade. I sold the shares immediately. That trade's off the board. I went cash. Now my other Wynn trade is still sitting out there because it's a 130. And when I run the numbers on that, it doesn't make sense to buy it back yet. So we're going to let that get a little bit closer to expiration. Hey, look. For me to take that off the board and pay 48 cents, all I can make is 48 cents. Okay? I took it off the board. Wynn for me is a winner. Love it. Hey, let's go to BristolMyers. Love BristolMyers because BristolMyers is one that, you know, I hold in my core anyway. So I love picking up some shares of Bristol because they pay a nice little dividend. Nice little dividend up here. I had been, my cost basis is down here. Okay, so I think my cost basis on Bristol is like 52. So I love writing these little out of the money strikes, just because if they take my shares, I get paid. No risk. Love it. So I love Bristol. So I put out I believe it, with my cost basis being 52, I went ahead and wrote like a 55. It danced around that 55 number. And as we got closer to the expiration, which was just yesterday, Friday, that option I got paid 45 cents for, got down to 5 cents. And I decided, look, I want to go cash or I want to write another covered call. So what I did was I bought it back. So the option I sold and got 40, I think I got 50 cents for, it had fallen all the way down. It had fallen all the way down to 5 cents. I decided at that point to buy it back, give back the 5 cents. I pocket 45 cents, take the obligation off the board, and now I can do something with BristolMyers. Well, what did I do? I went ahead and wrote a juicy, I think it's 56.50. Nice little 56.50, and I picked up 50 cents. That's a nice little crumb, and I'll take it. And again, that's a June 16th. That's a June 16th. I'll take it every time. Hey, we're in the game to play it. It's dynamic. That's how I like to do it. Whether you give back that premium or not, whether you feel that I should or shouldn't have given back that premium, doesn't matter. Hey, what works for me might not work for you. But I want you to learn something. As that option started to get lower, I took that option off the board. I took that obligation off the board. That's how you should look at this. When I write that covered call, that's an obligation. That's risk. Now, I ended up and wrote another covered call. So I ended up sort of hitting a double in this month. And that's how I like it. Let's talk about one that might that is going to really might scratch some of your heads out there. I took a flyer on this, and this is a weekly, but man, it almost turned into a daily. Yeah, you heard that right, a daily. So talking with my mentor Jerry, and another trusted friend, one of the things that if the numbers just work out, it doesn't really matter the length of the trade. If the numbers work out for you, they work out for you. Well, I looked at Goldman Sachs. Goldman Sachs had fallen, and all the financials are falling. Basically, they've fallen back to their post-election numbers. And I don't think Wall Street likes them. But boy, this stock had really fallen on some negative news, Venezuela or something like that. But I decided to stick it in there. And I was going to buy this and sell a one-day covered call. Okay? Wasn't able to get my price. For the first time, I did a buy right, and it didn't go. It didn't go. I tell you, I don't like doing buy rights. I've never done them, never want to do them. And sure enough, it did not go. I'll explain that later on another video. Buy right just limits you, man. I can't believe it. So what did I end up doing? I ended up buying the shares outright for something like $214.50. I don't have the numbers, but let's just say $214.50. And I wrote the $217.50 covered call for next Friday expiration. I got paid $1.65 for that. And that is a tasty crumb for a 1 week trade. Okay. I believe, and again, I own the stock, I take the risk, and I don't have a crystal ball, man. So a lot of this is what I believe. And I believe that Goldman Sachs is going to trade around this number. So I think writing that 217 up here, I probably get my money back. I probably get my 217.50. I keep my premium. We move on. Now, I mentioned this trade because it was sort of fun, and quite frankly, I'll talk about it more on another video, probably when I do the buy right video. But this is a situation where I picked a great company. It's sort of beaten down. The downside doesn't look as risky to me. And I went ahead and I took advantage of it, wrote a covered call. Hey, those are my 3 trades. I know I was a little quick there. Go back and watch them again. I got to hit the golf course, man. It is my son's birthdays. But before I go, I am going to show you my 2017 total so far. Clearly, May was a slow month. Not even sure why. I had calls out there, but I just wasn't as active. But it just goes to show that, using the dynamic strategies I always talk about, your income can really vary. And, it's definitely an ongoing fluent deal for me. So right now, this is my current in the bag total for 6 months as of right now. Hey, we ain't even done. I mean, this is really, because it's June 3rd, this is really a 5-month total. But here's the deal. If all of my trades pan out, my current trades pan out, let's do a little quick number here. That top number there is a placeholder. Right now, my current trades on the books, these all end in June. That's 2,300. I've already racked up for the month of June 1,700. Add those two together, you can see that the first 6 months of this year, I'm going to have over $20,000. And I'm going to tell you, folks, that has been really, God, if I say easy, God, I don't know if that's a bad karma thing, but once you learn the strategy, it starts to flow like water. I try to tell you that, guys, all the time. It flows like water. So if you're sitting out there, and you have your head in your hands and you're wondering, hey, look, I got a couple bucks I could do this with, but I'm a little worried, right? I don't want to mess up. Look, get your financial education and you can do this. Okay, you can do this. All right. Hey, my modest goals, believe it or not, for this year was 12,000. 12,000, because remember, this is an experiment. You're watching an experiment. Can I do this in retirement? If I have my wits about me and God willing, I have my health, can I do this to supplement my income in retirement? And right now, it's a good deal. Hey, look, I'm going to leave you with that, guys. I hope you learned something on this video. If anything, hope I entertained you. And I want you to bang that like button, because it motivates me to do the next video. And hey, guys, first of all, go Pens. Yeah, go Pens. They're in the Stanley Cup. Come on, root for my Pens. Guys, again, I truly appreciate all the great comments, all the likes. It is just an awesome feeling to know that I'm helping somebody out there. So, hey, until next time, I hope all your covered calls are profitable.
All I see is signs, all I see is dollar signs.